Now, have you ever wondered if volunteerism is just a civic duty or responsibility, or are there more to that? To find answers to these and many more, everyone please welcome my guest on this show. We are talking about volunteerism. You know, I remember quite well that as soon as formal education begins, say primary school, secondary school, one of the foremost or first subjects the children are taught in school is civic education. One of the topics in this civic education is volunteerism. They are trying to see how to shape in these children and build them up so that when they grow up, they'll grow up responsible youths. Now, I'm asking this question. I want to start with you, Mr. Ihedibu Emeka. Do you think this volunteerism is sensible? Does it make sense? Giving, services to people freely?
Well, of course, it makes sense. This is because volunteerism is something that should be part of everyone. Just like you eat food, you know that is something that is necessary. So you know that you have to render specific duties to persons without charging them anything, because that is part of life.
You said it's part of life. I'll come back to you. Did you hear what he said? He said volunteerism is part of life.
Yeah.
So what is your own opinion on this? Because so many people don't, like we heard from members of audience who have their own opinions, not encouraged. The people don't like giving out, services just for free. So what's your own thoughts and opinion on this?
All right, just as he said, volunteerism is it's a selfless service, and people are inspired to do that. So in the society, there are some people that are gifted to do the work of volunteerism. It's not everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
You said it's gifted,
Yeah.
and secondly you said some people are made
Inspired. Yes.
So can you shed more light on this?
All right. Why I say that some people are inspired to do this is that some people have this mind of helping others, and anybody that is with this mind of helping will always help in when there's need for help, and sometimes when there's no need, but the person have seen it that this person needs this thing at this time, and say, okay, let me proffer solution to it.
All right. Having mentioned a lot of things, volunteerism being part of humanity, so some people gifted specially or naturally to help others in need. Now, I want to ask you, Mr. Emeka Ihedibu, at what time should people volunteer? Is it when they are in school? Just tell us.
Well, volunteering can happen at any at any point in someone's life, and it doesn't have a particular age bracket. Why I say this is because you can volunteer when you're still in school. You can volunteer when you have finished school during holiday, when you're waiting for service, or even during your service year. These are times when you can volunteer, and of course it can be done at any point in time, like I keep on saying. For instance, volunteering can come in the form of sensitizing your neighbors on the need to avoid fire breakouts.
Okay.
If someone is living in a community whereby there are frequent fire outbreaks as a result of maybe the use of their gasoline, or other forms of cooking, people should be their neighbors keepers by volunteering to help their neighbors understand how these things should be used, when, and equally the importance of such things, so that to avoid the outbreak of fire. You can now say in that case that volunteering becomes part of life.
It's just natural.
It's just
when
natural.
When you see that certain things need to be done, you shouldn't allow someone to ask you to do it before you do it. Is that
Exactly,
what you
because
mean?
it can equally affect you the wrong way if you don't do it.